Hey guys, thought you'd want at least one more studio update before the final big reveal because that's going to take me a few days to do. But The Office, with the only exception being the final anchors for the green screens, is done. Check it out. For those of you that have been, cheering me on through this, well wishes, encouragement, I can't thank you enough. And I'm not just talking about the health problems, I'm talking about all the work and the toil, and I'll go into great detail on what all of that entails in the video where we show off what's been done. But for now, I just want you guys to see the fruits of the labor. You'll notice that cable management is very much at a priority here. I mean, is it perfect? No. But you know something? It's a hell of a lot better than a lot of people have, myself included, prior to today. I mean, hell, look under there. It's a fucking mess. And it will likely stay that way. So no complaints. It works fine. Here's the CD shelf. CD shelf extended. Now I'm going to rework this again to showcase items. Like right now I've got my Genesis, my Dreamcast, and my Razer stuff on there and some other stuff. Eventually, it's going to be more gear-related than anything else. And the reason that the Genesis and the Dreamcast are on there is that, one, I don't really play either of those consoles that much. And two, this motherfucker's already full. Top shelf is going to be for the actual IR changers. And you got Nintendo, Super Nintendo, GameCube on the second shelf. Shelf below that is PS4, PS2, PS3, Xbox 360, and the Xbox 360 HDD DVD player. Bottom shelf is a Atari 7800 Junior and a VCR, which I use to actually do all the RF switching for both the Atari and the Nintendo, which is very important to the setup, believe it or not. And it does give a really nice signal. So it's like, yeah, it doesn't have the AV switch, but the RF is actually a better stereo signal. Little thing for you. Here are the games: Nintendo, Super Nintendo, a couple Nintendo games, Genesis and Atari. Bookshelf has got books on it now. I have a lot of books. And then we got PS4, PS3, PS2, PlayStation, GameCube, Dreamcast, Vita, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, Game Boy Color, Xbox Original, Xbox 360. You can see them surrounded by light, which is great, which is all still remote controlled. So with the exception of this switch, which operates that lamp and Spidey over here, I can turn off those lights and these lights. It's pretty cool. But most of the time I like it to be bright in here. And if I really want to turn up the heat, wow, studio lighting. And I have one more slot left because I use number 5 for my lamps in my living room. But number 4 is going to be for the second set of lights. They're going to go there and there. And they're going to hang off the same type of thing that these are. The only thing left aside from mounting those is mounting replacements for those nails. Let's see if I can show you. It's a nail there. And a nail there. Which is just for the proof of concept of stretching out these green screens. So eventually, they're going to end up somewhere around there. Probably there-ish. I don't know. I'm going to need some help with that. And someone might be coming over today to help me with that. If not, it'll get done when it gets done. And at that point, the studio will be 100% functional. And then now it's all about filling in the blanks.
So filling in the blanks really kind of boils down to a few little creature comforts. You guys saw my switchers up top. You got HDMI and composite video. I've got component stuff coming as well because I found the PS2 really does need that little jack in quality there. But each of those are controlled by remote control. I've got 3 of them. I've got one for the main HDMI switcher. I've got this one for the secondary HDMI switcher, and then the remote for the analog switcher is up there as well. Well, I've been using a Harmony remote in my living room for a long time, the Harmony 360 remote, and it's done a great job. I love it to death. It does what it needs to do. But I needed another remote in here, and I started shopping for remotes, so I found the one that they used to replace that, and I bought that one as a brand new one. That's going to go in the living room, and then it will be relegated to duty in here. So I can just go boop, and then everything will switch. Well, there's one more piece to that. As you were seeing, like, these monitors kind of cover that space. There's no direct line of sight there without going like, which looks horrible. And so I started looking around to see what kind of infrared extenders or repeaters that they're on the market, because I know they're out there. And I found one in particular that got really high marks on Amazon, was inexpensive, it was under $30. And you just place the sensor on top of the infrared sensors of the machines you're using, and all of them have, visible sensors. So you place those, you wire them up, and then you take one receiver, which you wire down, and it'll go right in front of me here. I'll just go boop, and that'll be the end of it. One button press, and it'll switch all three of them, because there's going to be splitters on those to the point where one switcher has to be in this place, and one switcher has to be in this place, and then for everything to kind of go. And it's a small little thing to spend $30 on, but at the same time, when you spend this much time building something, when you spend this much money, frankly, doing something like this, you want it to look nice, and you want it to work well. I want people to walk in this room and be like, fuck, wow, And that's just one of those little icing on the cake kind of things. The other fill-in-the-blank thing, obviously is the green screen mounts, and frankly, cable management on the console side. If you look, it's a mess. And I'm going to have to take a day or two, whether with Bacon or somebody else that really understands what I'm going for, and we'll just have to sit there and mess with it. And part of it is there's limited space there and stuff like that. The computer is arriving on Monday, so Grindzilla will be here on Monday, which is perfect because that's my Friday. Doom arrives on Friday. It releases. I will not be playing Doom until Grindzilla arrives. That's just a fact. You're going to have to deal with it. End of story. Now, my inaugural stream will probably be that or Destiny, and it will be Monday night, provided the computer works well with everything, plays nicely, and everything boots up pretty quick. I don't have the full monitors, and I'm going to be recording as much of that as I can, just for the sake of whatnot. I'm not going to unbox it in the traditional sense, because frankly, Barnacle has done an unboxing of a Puget Systems computer. You guys know what a prefab computer is like, but I will show my reactions as I power it up for the first time and so forth. And then once that's in place, and we do have those couple creature comfort things, which will be in the next couple days, so maybe end of next week, that's when I'll film the final studio tour when everything's perfect and I can show the whole studio in its glory. And then like a whole day to shoot, because I have to shoot the studio, like glamour shots on a tripod, and also stuff in front of here where I'm explaining things and do the voiceover and everything. And it's going to be really cool. And it's meant to be kind of, for those that really like setups and love looking at setups, it's meant to be a nice kind of, a love letter to people like that. So, but to be able to see the floor here, I'll move out of the way here, is glorious. I mean, yeah, you've got the power drill there and, the bits and stuff like that. But, just take the mic with me, huh? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that stuff is there, but it's only there because I'm going to be using it in the next couple of days. Beyond that, I mean, look at this. The floor is clear. I've got to vacuum it and stuff like that. But for the first time since this whole thing started, this is a workable, livable room, and it's just such a good feeling. As long as I can remember, ever since I was a kid, when I first started playing video games. I said I wanted to be able to play video games whenever I want for as long as I wanted. And, you know, within the confines of the responsibilities of being an adult, this is it, guys. Virtually any kind of video game you can imagine, you'll be able to play right here. And it's just it's amazing. And I'm looking forward to sharing it with you. Thanks again for your patience. Thanks for all the beautiful, positive feedback on my video about where I've been and what I've been doing and how my health's going and stuff. That means a lot. To put yourself out there and have people support you. That's amazing. Gamertron, Janzer, Lycan, the list goes on. You guys are awesome, and thanks for all of your support. Keep it coming. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna keep going. I love you. I don't know what this voice is about, but I'm gonna ride at the end of the video. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. As always, keep on grinding. I'm not even saying yeehaw.